Okie dokie, Eagle friends. Let's get this verdict out of the way so we can do the next case. You figured it out. Eddie, the new delivery man, took the recipe from the safe. Let's check the evidence. Mr. Carici told us that the secret recipe for his pizza sauce is on a crumbling yellow piece of paper in the company's safe. Danny, Mr. Carici's cook, told us that he'd taken the secret recipe out of the safe today to make the sauce, but put it back in the safe before buying the engagement ring. Mr. French said he'd been so busy this morning that he had to ask Eddie to take the company cash deposit down to the bank for him. When we went to the bank, Eddie told us that he'd wrapped up the cash in an old scrap of paper from the safe. He was using Mr. Carici's secret recipe as a wrapper. What sort of wrapper? Like a 50-cent wrapper? Oh, I'm so good. No. Look, guys, we got a thank you note for our scrapbook from Mr. Carici. Boy, I bet he sure is glad to get his recipe back. Resulka really wrapped that one up. Yeah, Resulka's a crack investigator. Oh, I'm investigating the crack. Anyway, let's see that note. Dear Resulka, I thank you so much for your help in clearing up our recipe mystery. You can imagine my relief when you proved that the recipe wasn't stolen at all, just misplaced. I had a long talk with all of the Pizza Palace employees about their carelessness in letting the recipe out of the restaurant, and I'm convinced that it will never happen again, except in the next book, and the book after that. Please join us tomorrow night with Jack and Jennifer for your complimentary dinner on me. All the pizza and pop you can eat. Thank you again, Mr. Carici. Thank you, Mr. Carici. We'll be there. Let's see what our next case is. Oh, case of the attacking aliens. I wonder if I'd continued that if I'd said attack of the case aliens. But we will never know now. We will never know. Now, will it be phone? Will it be Nancy on the ladder? Will it be a police scanner? Nancy on the ladder! Hey, Nancy's wearing pants. What happened to her skirt? Anyway. Jake, Resulka, you'll never believe what I just heard. Mark Moriarty and Dave Grant claim they saw aliens from outer space at Duffy's barn last night. Oh, yeah, I don't believe anything that Mark Moriarty and Dave Grant say. Aliens? Those two have been watching too many old movies. There is no such thing as aliens. Not at Duffy's barn, anyway. You know, maybe somewhere else. Anyway, I ran into Dave as he was leaving football practice. He told me that Sergeant Morrow, his coach, saw the aliens, too. He said Sergeant Morrow called his... Oh, whoa. Why did I say this? Oh, well, not me, but why did Jake say this? This should still be Nancy. Anyway, he said Sergeant Morrow called his astronomer friend, Dr. Kendra, just before practice. He asked her to come meet him at school so they could discuss extraterrestrials. Sergeant Morrow isn't the type to make up stories. Maybe we ought to go and investigate those UFO sightings. And Jennifer's just sitting there going like, yeah, you're an idiot, Jake. You've stolen Nancy's line from her, the only useful thing she does in this game. And, we should go... I would have thought you'd go see, Sergeant Morrow, not go see Mark Moriarty in his house. I mean, like, he says it's his foot, but I'm pretty sure it's his house. I never see him anywhere else. What the hell is that thing? That's next to his desk. That's standing right up like a birdhouse with a steam chimney that goes up into his roof. Anyway, Mark's always up to something. I wouldn't be surprised if this was just another one of his tricks. It could very well be. Oh, let's speak to the boys. Jennifer, I've never been more serious in my life. You've got to listen to us. He's right, Jennifer. We're not kidding around. Oh, 'cause that really convinces us. Dave and I were camping out in Slater's Woods last night with Sergeant Morrow and some of the other guys from the football team, because if it was without those other guys, it would be more than a little creepy. Around 9 o'clock or so, we see some weird lights over by Duffy's barn. So Dave and I, being totally brave dudes that we are, figured we'll sneak over and check it out. So we started sneaking over to the barn, and Sergeant Morrow tells the rest of the team to hang out. Man, it was so eerie. The lights were just like big spotlights going round and round. And then there were these really bright white lights turn on, and then we see him. See who? The alien! From outer space! Mark and Dave have drawn a picture of their alien. It's tacked to the wall above Mark's desk. That is not Mark's desk, that is Mark's couch. This is Mark's desk where Mark is sitting. The alien in the picture is green with yellow eyes. 12 tentacle-like arms extend out from its body. Nobody's gonna believe some dumb drawing. We've got to go back out there tonight with my camera and get proof. You're right. Then we'll go to the newspapers. We'll be famous. I can see the headlines now. Brave students stop alien invasion. Oh yeah, 'cause taking some pictures is really gonna stop an alien invasion. You guys are on crack or something. But then I would know, because I am the crack investigator apparently. A pile of comic books and magazines sit in the corner of Mark's fort. Again, that's technically not the corner. They look dog-eared as if they've been read many times. One of the most recent magazines is this month's issue of Yikes, a magazine that covers horror and science fiction movies. Wow, great picture of it. A story inside Yikes features the movie Invasions from the Planet Arg. A photo from the movie shows an alien that looks a lot like the one that Mark and Dave drew. Does it say where they're filming it? Could they perhaps be filming it in town? Could they? Anyway, let's go to the library. Let's see what the library says about aliens. Oh! Where's Mrs. Garcia? Who are you, man, and what have you done with the crazy crackpot lady? Hey, Jay Lightfoot must be substituting for Mrs. Garcia again. Jake and I love his books. Maybe he can help us find out more about UFOs. Aliens in Richview? Fantastic! I've done some research in UFOs lately, and there really are some interesting stories. You see, my last book, Kidnapped to Space, was about a boy who gets kidnapped by creatures from the Andromeda Galaxy. Mr. Starr, the manager at the Egyptian Theater, helped me on the project. One of his hobbies is collecting articles on UFO sightings. What's this say? A flyer for the football team's camping trip is tacked to the library bulletin board. Campfire Extravaganza. The Richview Tigers football team annual camping trip will be held Friday through Sunday in Slater Woods. Contact Sergeant Buck Morrow for sign-up information. Let's see what's over here. Usually it's the encyclopedia. A science book in the reference section explains some theories about extraterrestrials. Although rumors of visitors from outer space have been reported, no scientific proof exists to verify the existence of life on other planets. Except now in Mars with, little bugs that they found in little bits of ice and stone and, general stuff. Most UFOs, unidentified flying objects, sightings turn out to be hoaxes. Weather balloons, methane clouds, and various other natural and man-made events have often been mistaken for spaceships visiting from other planets. Scientists researching our solar system have been unable to find any trace of even the smallest single-celled life forms on Mars or any other planet. Except now they have. But that's all they've found. Anyway, time to cut the video and we'll be back soon with the next video. Bye!